Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video from Palp's office. Today, I am going to be ranking the top 5 best Star Wars games, in my opinion. And before you ask, no, Angry Birds Star Wars is not one of those games. It's good, but it's not that good. I think I have some pretty sleeper picks you're going to notice, and a couple ones that everybody's going to agree with. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the rankings. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Star Wars Republic Commando. Republic Commando is, quite honestly, probably the best Star Wars first-person shooter, period. It's got an amazing gun selection, excellent gameplay, pretty good graphics for the time, they still hold up well, and a good story. The voice acting is also really good in this game. I'm a big fan of it. Now, the reason this is at number 5 and not higher is I just think there are games that are better for Star Wars, whether it be lore or just maybe I like the gameplay a little more, or maybe I'm just more connected with the game, because I did just recently play this game for the first time, and I have to say, it does not disappoint. It's on Steam, it's on Nintendo Switch, it's on PlayStation, maybe Xbox, but go give this game a try. You will 100% not regret it. I will say the only thing about this game though is playing through it, the difficulty is, it's not necessarily too hard or too easy, but it's kind of like it plateaus. It gets to a point, in my opinion, where you don't really increase in difficulty. Like, it's hard, but it's not like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I wish like the difficulty just spiked a little more, up and down. I don't know. That's just a thing I noticed. But overall, really enjoyed my time with this game, and it is worth your time. My number 4 pick is going to go to, in my opinion, while not being forgotten, this game is super underrated, and that is Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the Dark Forces games or Jedi Knight Jedi Outcast, but I think Jedi Academy is the best game in that series. It also so happens to be the newest game, so graphically, it's decent. Gameplay-wise is where this game excels. It has the best lightsaber combat out of any Star Wars game. Because you have such variety, you can choose different kinds of lightsabers, whether you want to have a single blade or a double blade or, a double-sided blade, and then you can choose your lightsaber form, and it has a gameplay effect. You feel like you're actually doing something different. And the force powers are amazing as always. You have everything from force heal to force speed. It's really fun. And it took me about 20 hours to play through this game, so a decent amount of time. Go pick it up. It's on console, it's on PC. It's worth your money. You will not be disappointed. It's the middle point. Number 3, LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. That is the game of my choice. Now, I think out of every game on this list, this is probably the most played simply because it's a LEGO game. And I have to say, this is peak LEGO gaming right here. It's probably my favorite LEGO game, maybe besides the LEGO Hobbit. But as a Star Wars game, this game is excellent. It does everything that a Star Wars game should. It has a good story, even though it's retold in LEGO format. Fun gameplay, an excellent roster of characters and weapons. You can use the Force. It goes through the prequels as well as the original trilogy. It's kind of the jack of all trades, master of none. It's really good. You're going to have a lot of time into this game if you want to 100% it, and it's very casual. It's great if you want to play with a friend or, with your sibling. It's that perfect casual gateway game if you're wanting to, maybe get into Star Wars a little more. But even for hardcore fans like myself, I still go back and play this game, right? I love it. And yeah, there's newer LEGO Star Wars games, but this is the best. Don't even bother with other ones. Overall, just play this game. It's on Steam. It's backwards compatible with Xbox, I believe. Or on PS Now, I think. So you're either gonna have to have the old consoles to play it or buy it on a laptop or something. It's so easy to run. Pretty much anything can run it. Trust me, you're not going to be disappointed that you played this game, and if you haven't played it in years, this is the perfect opportunity to go and relive those nostalgic memories. LEGO Gone, Carry On. Let me know in the comment section down below if you get that reference. But coming in at number 2, we have Star Wars Battlefront 2. I believe this would be most people's number 1 pick, but for me it's number 2 because I have a game that I like even more, and you might already know what it is. Who knows? You might be able to read my mind, or you skipped ahead in the video. But anyways, with a recent resurgence in popularity of the 2019 or 20 Battlefront 2 from EA, I wanted to play it, but it's like $40. So I went back and played some classic Battlefront 2, and I gotta say, this game is better. No microtransactions and just more heart and passion. Sure, it doesn't have the fancy graphics, and the controls may be a little bit on the stiff side at times, but I love this game, and I think most people can agree that this is almost peak Star Wars gaming. You have such a wide selection of maps and planets to play, tons of different weapons and classes and abilities, and just this feels like you're in Star Wars. You can, if you can go anywhere on the map, which is what I love. The only thing this game's missing is like ground to air combat, which was planned for Battlefront 3. I don't need to explain why this game is so good. You already know why it is. It's just that good of a game. And if you haven't played this game in years, or maybe it is your first time playing, do yourself a favor and buy this game. There is the Battlefront Classic Collection, which had a very bad start, but since has been patched and honestly is a excellent, very capable port of the game now. So I would recommend trying that version out. That's the only way to play it if you're on modern console. Of course, it's also heavily moddable, but I digress. Just go and play this game. It's just that good. Real quick guys, before we get to that number 1 spot, drop a comment down below what you think it is, and let me know what your favorite Star Wars game of all time is, because I'm curious to know. I read every comment. Without further ado, let's get to that number 1 spot. Real ones already know what this game is without me even saying, but coming in at the number 1 spot is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. Where do I begin with this game? You can already call me the number 1 KOTOR 2 glazer, because I am. I adore this game, everything about it. You can see in the gameplay right about now, I'm using this ability called Force Storm. It is so fun to use. It just obliterates like all the enemies on the screen. Adore that ability. But you'll notice that's a dark side ability, right? You don't have to play the dark side. You can play the light side, or a combination of your both. Forge your own path and decide that you're not confined to the restraints of the Jedi or the Sith. Because the thing about KOTOR is you can do whatever you want. You want to utterly break your companions and make them hate you, you can. Or do you want them to loyally and blindly follow you without asking questions? You can also do that. That's why one of the reasons I love this game. In gameplay wise, it's a turn-based game. Kind of turn-based, kind of not. It's like a mix between a turn-based and an action game. It flows so smoothly though. The environments are great, the storytelling is amazing, the world building is top-notch, and the gameplay is to die for. I mean, there's really nothing bad I can say about this game other than you really do need the Sith Lords Restored Content mod. It's a, I believe, official mod made by some ex-developers, or endorsed by some ex-developers, that restores a lot of the content to this game, because unfortunately time restraints are a thing. Stupid, I know. I wish developers just were able to fully finish their games before releasing it. Obsidian did an amazing job with this game, and I'm not going to tell you everything about it. You just need to go play it if you haven't. It's on console, it's on PC, you can find it. The first game's amazing too, but the second game is the way to go. If you made it this far in the video, consider subscribing, but also dropping a like and commenting on this video, because it greatly helps the channel out a lot. You know, it pushes the video into the algorithm, gets me more views, subscribers, likes, which motivates me to make more content, which is bigger and better. So definitely do that. And some of you may be wondering, where is the Force Unleashed games, as well as the EA Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order games? Let's be honest with you, I haven't played any of those games except for Fallen Order. I liked Fallen Order, but I don't know, it was just okay in my opinion. I didn't feel super connected to the characters, and I really do want to play The Force Unleashed, I just haven't gotten around to it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, like I said earlier, what's your favorite Star Wars game? Do you agree or disagree with my ranking? And remember, May the Force be with you.